Man, this game, I tell ya, these enemies, they show you no respect, I tell ya. No respect.
No respect. Nobody.
So,
no respect.
This is our final game of the day, everyone.
Super Dodgeball beats.
Yeah, I was, okay. Like, am I the only one who thought that we would be playing an actual Dodgeball game?
Yes. No, I thought that too.
Instead, it's a rhythm game, and it was like, what?
Once we were in the game, I was thinking that too. I was like, what? And I was surprised by it.
I really I don't really want to complain about the game just because I expected one thing and got another thing.
One is an action dodgeball game, and another is like a music
I get where they're coming from, and I really want to give them at least a benefit of a doubt.
What bothers me is I feel like it starts off decently challenging, and then it after 2 or 3 battles, it's the difficulty curve seems to shoot way up.
The difficulty curve was always there from the beginning.
But not like that. It starts off where you just tap one character, tap on time. Then they'll throw 4 or 5 really short bursts at you, and then one person.
You have to
the next person, then the next person, then the next person. By the time you've played 3 to 5 matches, now apparently it's only the last 10 seconds of the game that really matter. So if you
are really sucky.
No, but if you're really, really good at the end, you can still win the game. I don't know. We weren't that good to test that.
The only time we actually got a result that isn't us losing was when we were facing each other. Maybe you won a game I didn't see.
I thought I won 2 or 3 matches, and maybe I miscounted, but I found it took all my concentration, and the way that they time the rings on each character, because you have 4 people on per team, and you start off with 1 team to choose from.
And then the opponent sends you power-ups to distract you, and then you have that down in the back of your head that says, wait, if they're artificial intelligence, then my power-ups can't easily distract them because they're still going to use that code they're still on.
Yeah, it seems like that's the problem. The power-ups don't seem powerful for you. They seem far more powerful for the CPU, which makes no sense.
Yeah, and I mean, again, I really want to like this game. I really want to give it a chance. I love
the art style. I just feel like this would have been better if it was a traditional dodgeball game rather than a rhythm game. And it gets ridiculously hard really fast. You can have 4 there, and then there's some sort of power up that shifts it so that instead of the guy, the girl, for example, will get it. So they have to time it perfectly.
And there's different sorts of different power ups too. You send a large cat head that
obscures your view,
or surround the rings with donuts or.
Well, so you can't see the incoming beats. So
you
can stay on beat. Yeah, it's $15. I was really excited when I saw it, and I thought, hey, this is kind of a cool design. Kind of reminded me of Chrono Trigger's Dragon Ball Z.
I will give it that benefit where the graphics and audio are really good.
Yeah, that's the thing. The graphics and audio, I just feel the difficulty, I'm not sure if it's in early access. I just feel the difficulty just shoots way up. This seems to be the week where the difficulty in the games we play
just spike up.
Yeah,
the only game where we could keep up with the curve was Rain Island.
Yeah, we just can't keep up with the curve today. But that's the thing. I feel if you could unlock stuff or go to a store, apparently that's what they're doing with their previous game. They're going to add stores and events to Neon Tail, but to this game I feel if they did it that way, at least even if you lose you can get better by buying power-ups and stuff, but I think you can only unlock them in the matches, and we unlocked one. The one match we won, we can unlock the match.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, what appears to be boss battles are just as hard, or less hard, I guess, as, the regular matches against other teams. And, I just don't understand that. I don't understand, the difficulty doesn't seem like they ironed it out properly.
Yes. And I don't think it's difficulty on, even then, like, we couldn't keep up with the beat of the songs, and it didn't help that the opponent keeps sending power-ups at us.
Yeah, and that's what I felt like. Other than people saying the last 10 seconds only matter, I feel like once you start to suck, it's kind of like Mario Kart. Like, the computer can just do all sorts of crazy stuff.
That's why I just paused the game when it was, like, halfway through the song, because
Yeah.
I felt like there was no way I could
I just feel the way they design this is once you start losing, you really start to, like, it's like going down a hill, like in the middle of winter, in Canadian winter or something. And, like, once you start to accelerate, so you accelerate your loss, like, you lose even faster once you start to lose. And I feel like that's like a really unfair system.
At least with Neon Tail, hint hint, there was at least a more easier curve to learn. Like, even if the controls didn't really exactly help you, all you can do is sit down.
I didn't understand the whole viewership thing. Like, I think if they had a viewership here, like if you played really well and you would earn more money, that would make sense here for me. Like, I think that would make more sense than having a system where you have to win. As far as we know, you can tell, like, you have to win to unlock stuff, and I think that's a really crippling system because it pushes people away.
I think it says a lot when we had our shock when it comes to, like, the multiplayer selection, and we could only pick the same teams.
Well, we live in, like, a video game age where, like, we have fighting games which offer us, like, at least 20 to 40 characters and sometimes 70. And then, like, if you look at Dead or Alive, you can spend $2,000 on costumes, extra characters.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of disingenuous to compare a rhythm game to a fighting game.
But, I mean, we could definitely, like, even this game could have DLC, right? Like, they could make 1 million characters if they wanted to.
If they wanted to. What kind of difference would they have, though, really?
Yeah. Well,
the only difference they could have is, like, a power-up.
Yeah, even then, like, we could see at the power-up in the character, like, assist screen. Like, I think Nintendo, like, this game reminds me of the Mario Strikers a lot. Like, it seems to be heavily inspired. The gameplay mechanics, like, just the way everything's set up, I feel. But I feel like they made a big mistake with this game where they didn't let you have, like, at least a few assist characters, like Mario Strikers. Like, there were some unlockables, but at least you had some selection. This game does not give you any of that selection. It's more like Gran Turismo again. Like, you have to level up your skills and experience. Not even that, because you don't even collect experience in this.
Yeah, it's like...
It's just you have to win.
And like this game kicks you in the dick. That's why I did that Rodney Dangerfield skit earlier. Because they show you no respect. No respect.
You've lost your tail.
But
that's how little respect there is.
But you know what? I'm going to give this game respect. I can't rate this game any higher than a 6, but damn it, I'm going to give it a 6.
For the graphics and everything, I hate to tier this review, but I'd say like 8.5. For the actual difficulty and the gameplay, it's very crippling and very hard. I would give it like a 4 out of 10. Like, it's just, or 5 out of 10. Like, it's just.
So it averages out to 8, or not 8, 6.
Yeah, I guess we ended up there both ended up there in the end. But I just feel like
perfectly
they need
balanced,
to.
as all things should be.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. Balance on my tail. Tail.
You have to hold your left stick.
Hold your joystick. Hold it before you lose it.
I'm mastering my joystick.
Yeah. I just feel like this game, I don't think it's even in early access. I could be wrong. I just feel like it needs definitely some work there. Maybe there's a way to change the difficulty in the menu, then I take everything back. But right now it doesn't feel like there is.
Like, at least, like, because maybe we suck. Maybe we suck at the game.
No, we don't suck. We're decent.
Like,
I know that for sure. It's just this. It's just punishing.
Usually when it comes to like, oh, this game's too hard, either it's actually too hard for us, or the game just sucks. Or we just suck.
No, it's the game that sucks. No, are the kids wrong or am I wrong? No, the game's wrong. That's right. Super Nintendo Chalmers, keep on gaming.
Super Nintendo Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're ready for an incredible luncheon.